The drug goes in. Your back arches off the table. A woman drops her tablet. An alarm turns the room red. Hands press on your chest. A mask drops over your face. A voice calls out numbers that keep falling. The light above you goes white. Then the monitor screams one long, flat note. You were born in this building, a human test subject from your first breath. Let's go back to the start. You are 6 years old. You wake on a bed bolted to the floor. Your feet find the tile, warm where the heat runs under it. 4 halls. 1 yard, with wire over the top. Above the wire, gray. You have never stood under anything else. The slot in your door opens. Breakfast slides through. Oatmeal, a cup of water, and a small white pill. You take the pill. You have taken one since, before you could talk. Then they come for you. It is the test room or the yard. Today, they walk you to the yard, the one place they let you near the others. The air out here moves. A girl your age sits against the wall. She lives 2 doors down. The staff only use numbers, but she gave herself a name. Ren. She opens her hand. Inside is a red marble.
I found it in the drain,
She says.
Now we can play.
She closes your fingers around it. The glass is warm. It is the first thing you have ever held that they did not hand you. The next morning, the slot opens. Breakfast, water, the white pill. You take the pill. Then they take you to a cold room. They turn the cold up until your fingers will not bend. You do not cry. You count the tiles, 40 of them. A man in a white coat wraps you in a blanket.
You did good.
He says, quietly, like he should not. Do well, and the day is soft. Do badly, and it is not. Years pass. You stop being a child. Slot, breakfast, the white pill. Then they come for you. Today it is a test. Bright lights, a needle in your arm. They walk you back on shaking legs. Ren is in the yard when they let you out. She is taller than you now. She sits against the wall. She never asks how it went. She holds out her hand, the red marble in it. You take it. You roll it back to her. Back and forth while the staff look away. For a little while, nothing hurts. Then she leans close. Her voice drops low.
There's a door at the end of the East Hall.
She says,
Late at night, it clicks. It does not lock. I haven't told anyone else.
She is talking about the word neither of you says out loud. Outside. That night, the slot opens for the evening tray. You tap the glass twice. The man in the white coat leans down. You tell him about Ren's door. You tell yourself you had no choice. You tell yourself inside is safer than out there. You tell yourself she would have gotten you both killed. What you want is the window. The window is worth it. The next morning, there is a window in your room. Real glass. A square of gray sky. Weeks later, they build a test around you. They strap you to a table and thread a line into your arm. A woman behind the glass holds a tablet and does not look away from you. The drug goes in. Your back arches off the table. A woman drops her tablet. An alarm turns the room red. Hands press on your chest. A mask drops over your face. A voice calls out numbers that keep falling. The light above you goes white. Then the monitor screams one long flat note. Then nothing. You come back coughing, with a hand still flat on your chest. The room swims. The woman picks her tablet up off the floor. Her pen is already moving.
The pill held.
The man beside her says,
Best result we've had.
They walk you out to the yard when you can stand. The air moves out here, same as always. The wall where Ren used to sit is empty. You wait the whole hour, watching the door the others come through. She does not come through it. Then the staff walk you back inside. A boy, who calls himself Lark, fails a test. Then another. Then he stops coming to the yard at all. His room goes dark. The cart with the squeaky wheel rolls down the East Hall, and it comes back empty. When someone fails enough, the cart comes for them. You count it out, the way you counted the tiles. You have never failed a test. That is why you are still here. You tell yourself you are not like the ones who go dark. You tell yourself every test you pass keeps you breathing. You tell yourself this is what staying alive costs. Most days you believe it. One man in a white coat keeps coming back. He is the one who wrapped you in the blanket that first cold day. Once he hands you a piece of fruit you have never tasted. It is sweet. It stains your fingers. One morning, he looks up and down the hall, then slides a photo from his pocket. He holds it low, where only you can see. A field, a gray road, a sky that goes up with nothing over it.
That's outside.
He says.
That's where I live.
After a while, you learn his name, Marsh. That night, you roll the marble across the floor. It taps the bed leg and rolls back. You try to picture the road in the photo and where it goes. One evening, 2 doctors stop outside your door. Through the slot where your food comes, you hear one of them say your number. Then, a few words you keep for years.
Send it through when it's ready.
The same voice says. You do not know where they mean to send you. You only know the thing they are building is you. You lie awake with that sentence. Send it through. You think about the table and the flat note the monitor made. Whatever they are getting you ready for, it starts in that room. One day they will push too far, and no one will reach you in time. That is when you decide you are getting out. In the following days, you start counting. You count the seconds between the squeaky cart going past and the sound Ren told you about. The click of that door at the end of the East Hall, late at night, when it does not lock. You count the nights until the rain is loud enough to cover you. 31 steps from your door to that one. They stopped locking your door a long time ago. You never gave them a reason to. On the morning you choose, the slot opens. Breakfast, water, the white pill. You hold the pill under your tongue while the tray goes back out through the slot. Then you push it deep into the seam of your mattress where nobody looks. Nothing of theirs goes in you today. You want to walk out of here as something they did not make. That night, the rain comes down hard enough to hear through the walls. You lie still and wait for the cart. It squeaks past your door and fades down the hall. The far lock clicks. You put the marble in your fist. It is the only thing you take. You push your door open. The hall is dark. No light under any of the doors. The tile is cold under your feet, and you walk it the way you counted it, all the way to the end. 31 steps. The door is right where Ren said it would be. You put your hand on the bar. It clicks. It does not lock. It swings out, and the rain hits your face. There is a fence, and a gate in the fence, and the gate is shut. A chain runs through it, wound twice and locked. So you climb. The fence bows under your weight and rattles loud enough to stop your breath. At the top, there is wire, the same wire that has been over your head your whole life, and it opens both your palms before you get across it. You drop into wet grass on the other side and lie there, waiting for a light to come on somewhere. You are past the gates. Then a light comes on. A door bangs somewhere behind you and a man shouts. It is not a word, only a sound aimed at you. You are up and running before you decide to be. The ground goes soft under your feet. Grass. Nothing about it is tiled. A light swings at your back the whole way across the field. It finds you, loses you, finds you again. His boots come down hard behind you, closer than you thought, until you go straight through a hedge he has to go around. Branches tear at your arms. You come out on wet stone, the gray road from the photo, under your own feet. You keep going long after the shouting thins out. Then there is nothing behind you at all. You stop. You put your hands on your knees and pull the air in. Rain in your mouth, and it tastes sweet, like the fruit Marsh once put in your hand. You look up, and there is no wire over you. Nothing between you and the sky at all, the way it was in the photo. You are laughing. You have never run anywhere for yourself before. Then your legs go. There is no warning. Nothing touches you. No light, no boots, no hand on your shoulder. Your knee folds and the ground comes up, and you slide down into the ditch at the side of the road, cheek in the wet grass. You tell your hands to push. They will not close. Your heart runs too fast, then too slow, then too fast again. You do not understand. You are the one who never breaks. The sky goes white at the edges. Then nothing. You wake strapped to a table. Bright lights. A line already in your arm. The doctors are behind the glass. More of them than you have ever seen at once. A doctor leans over you. She is not proud and she is not angry. She looks at you the way Marsh used to.
Your heart does not run on its own.
She says,
It never has. Not once. Not since you were born.
The pill is what starts it. Every morning, they found yours in your mattress.
You think of it lying in that seam, in the dark, small and white and still there.
You were face down in that ditch for 3 hours.
She says.
One more, and there would have been nothing left to bring back.
Then, quieter.
The doors were never what kept you here.
She turns to the glass.
It's ready. Send it through.
They run it while you are still on the table. Nobody waits for you to be ready. Ready is not something they need from you. Whatever goes into the line this time, your body does not hold it the way it used to. The cold climbs up through your chest. Your hands go numb from the fingers back. A voice above you reads numbers out loud, and every one is lower than the last.
Down on every reading.
Someone says,
Those hours in the ditch cost us.
They wait for you to come back the way you always do. You do not. The cold does not stop at your chest this time. It climbs into your jaw and in behind your eyes. The numbers keep falling and nobody's voice changes because the numbers are the part they came for. Hands pressed down. A mask comes over your face. Somewhere far off a woman counts out loud. And lying there, you finally understand it. Every test you passed was a bar. Every good score was a reason to keep you. The cold room was a bar. The table was a bar. The pill was a bar. You were not staying alive through the tests. You were proving why they could never let you go. That pill started your heart every morning of your life. It is also the reason you never made it past a ditch by the road. The thing that kept you alive is the same thing that kept you theirs. They never needed locks. The cage was inside you, and you swallowed it every morning. Your hand is open on the table, and there is nothing in it. They took the marble out of your fist in the ditch. It is in a tray somewhere with a number written on it, the way everything in this building has a number. It used to mean a girl in a yard with her fist closed around something red. Now we can play, she said. Now it means the night you gave her away for a square of gray sky.
Time it.
Someone says. The light above you goes white. Then the monitor screams one long, flat note. The small white pill kept you alive. That was never mercy. That was the lock. If you want to see more stories like this one, check out our last video on the cartel's software engineer. Click it, and we'll see you in the next one.